All right, YouTube, we're back out on the scenic rice fields, and we're going to be doing some tests with these cavalry units. Killer Fish is on my team, Majutsu, Zaript, and Prussian Prince are on the other team, and we've set up some interesting veteran tests here. Now, as a disclaimer, this is an idealized situation, and obviously, you can't give it 100% because, there could be elevation, terrain, forest, all kinds of stuff that could play into a real battle, but this is just, obviously so that you can have some sort of baseline. And in any case, let's go ahead and get started with the test. For the first test, I have a level, let's see, I'll select it here. I've got a level 4 Yari Cav, and it's going up against a Nagi Monk Cav of Zaript. You want to talk about, so let's see, yours is level 3. So cost-wise, my Yari Cav is more expensive here.
Yeah.
By what?
100 koku.
100 koku, yeah. So we'll see how this test goes. So if my unit doesn't win, then it's definitely a waste of money. So we'll go ahead and run the charge. So 3, 2, 1, charge.
Yep. And you're called Diamond Die. And I guess it will win just because in general Yari Cavalry does better. But at the same price, Naginata War Monks sometimes win.
Right now it's kind of equal.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
As you can see, that's randomness of a charge. Your Yari Cavalry didn't really get such a good charge. But in prolonged fight, that anti-cavalry bonus shows itself.
It's working right now.
And suddenly stabilized. That's how it usually works, because melee stats of Naginata Warrior Monks are better.
Yeah, the
So if you
morale
don't touch them-
makes a huge difference. Look at the morale go there. I mean, because now, look, mine's wavering. This looks like it's going to be a fair trade, basically.
Yep.
Except when I say fair, I mean unfair, because yours was cheaper.
Yeah. Well, your unit can still charge, but you just need to touch it to make it route.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it would route very easily.
tired or so.
Yeah, so right now the only thing it'd be good for is maybe like trying to get rid of like a unit of matchlocks or something. But even then, like one touch and it's routed. So interesting. So that your unit was way cheaper. So cost-effective wise, my opinion is that would not be cost-effective.
Not the way.
Yeah,
you
not
used
for
it
me.
Now.
But yeah, generally it's not how you use Yari Cavalry. You never leave it in prolonged fight, and that's what we were talking in previous discussion. Monks are easier to use, but
Yeah,
they weaken.
Yeah.
they're much more forgiving.
All right. So let's. The next test we have set up is kind of one just for fun, because not too long ago in a matchmaking game, I was using my expensive Patchy's Pain Train unit, and I actually absolutely leveled a Warrior Monk Cav head on. And I don't remember the rank or anything, and so this is just for fun for me. So I've got Patchy's Pain Train going up against one of Majutsu's Warrior Monk Cav that's about the same cost. So this will just be, just for entertainment's sake, I think. Not necessarily for any real utility here. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, charge.
Let's see.
They're about the same speed, so
Yeah.
Very
Charge.
slow.
Bad.
It's like they didn't get charge,
they did.
Oh, okay. Well,
So mine has huge attack, but the Monk Cav, the defense and stuff, seems to really be helping.
yep.
Yeah, the
Look
monk
at
house
proving
winning.
this.
Very convincing.
So I must have hit a lower rank Monk Cav, is how that worked.
Well, mine has bonus versus cav, 2 points bonus versus cav, and decent attack and defense.
Yeah. Now, obviously, I would never use Katana Cav for charging into Monk Cav, but it's interesting there. So the Monk Cav with the 2 and bonus versus Cav made a difference. And I think that anybody with half a mind in Shogun 2 is never going to have Monk Cav that doesn't have bonus versus Cav at that level. So
Yeah.
I think that that's pretty telling right there. Though I wouldn't be surprised if those guys flattened a much lower rank Monk Cav, but of course they cost a lot more, and they probably should.
If I didn't have the bones versus scav, it would have been a lot more equal. Probably you would have won.
All right, so that was kind of fun. So the next test we have set up is a level 3 Yari Cav, and my upgrades on this are 2 attack, 1 charge, and it's going up against a Monk Cav that's got attack and defense.
But I'm sorry, we can't hear you. I think you're pushed to
Oh,
talk.
okay. Sorry, yeah, I didn't have my push to talk on. So it's my level 3 Yari Cav with 2 attack and 1 charge is going against your Monk Cav, Zript, and it's got what upgrades?
Yeah. Same. 2 defense, 1 attack.
Okay, 2 defense, 1 attack. All right, so 3, 2, 1, charge.
Yeah. It's basically the same as the first test, but this time Yari Cavalry is a bit weaker. And to explain again why I have these upgrades, it's just to make these Negnata War Monks at the same price as Yari Cavalry level 2, which is very widely used.
The extra charge upgrade was not really decisive so far.
Yeah. Well, to be
But
honest,
now,
Rice Field is not entirely flat, so
I think it's flat enough that most of the mechanics behind downhill charge or uphill charge don't matter.
but I think this time
yeah,
Yari
it's-
Cavalry do better than previous time. They do slightly better.
Well, there's
That's
always a
strange.
bit of chance involved because it's dice rolls who wins, who loses.
Yeah. Yeah, look, this time much more decisive victory.
Now, see, here's the interesting thing about that is like, let's imagine that we're on a terrain map or something, and I didn't get a clean charge. I kind of think the Monk Cav would do very well in a situation like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So for a new player, you know, if you got in a situation where you got lucky or something, and the player with the Yari Cav didn't get a good charge, I mean, you definitely could pull it off.
And it's just simply easier to use, because most people, they can't constantly control all units. And here you just send it and can go to control anything else.
Yep. So alright, the next test, I have a level 6 Yari Cav. It's got 2 charge, 1 defense, 2 attack, and 1 morale. And it looks like it's going up against a Yari Cav from Zript. And what do you have 4 attack and 2 defense, correct?
Yeah, no charge.
Okay. Alright, so let's give this one a shot. So 3, 2, 1, charge.
I think this
Oh,
shouldn't. Yeah, I think Zript should win for sure. Like,
Yeah.
We'll see. Never know until you test. And obviously, because of this random charge mechanic, one test doesn't really show anything. Look, on charge, I'm losing clearly.
Yeah. But you should win the melee actually.
yeah.
Theoretically, but it doesn't have such a good
Yeah.
morale as monks, so they don't have time to turn it. Actually, they have.
And see, mine had an extra morale too, but it looks like it's not making a difference in the prolonged melee. Oh, it barely
But I
did
think
there.
Patchy's cast
He won.
was cheaper.
Oh,
Because-
because
Yeah.
of clan upgrades against basic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably would be just a little bit cheaper.
Actually,
40, I
pretty
guess.
decisive. I don't know if one test can cut it.
That's true, because you never know about the charge bonus there too, and that's the big factor. Is like, I think that fight there, I got a charge bonus. If I didn't, I think it's pretty clear that they would lose.
Yeah, but still, if someone certain he can use it, I think it really deserves more testing.
Now I feel completely stupid.
Why?
Because you thought it was going to win.
I was like,
Yeah,
for sure
me
it's
either.
gonna win.
No.
It should actually,
Yeah.
because of the plus 6 attack, which is actually unbeatable.
Yeah, it's weird.
You have seen it with your own eyes. I mean, it's evidence right here. You see all this evidence lying on the ground. They all dead. They all dead.
Oh, we'll have to have CSI finish their investigation on that one to see what happened, I guess. So here we've got the next test. I've got a level 9 Monk Cav that's going up against one of Prussian Prince's units here. What level is your Yari Cav? Is it 6?
Yes, with 4 attack
the same.
upgrades and 2 defense upgrades.
Okay, so 4 attack, 2 defense. My monk cav has Warcry, 1 bonus versus cav, 13 melee defense, 17 attack, and then I think I put a morale on it as well. So it's got kind of a smorgasbord of upgrades here, no real particular focus, so we'll just kind of see how this goes. So 3, 2, 1, charge. And I suppose I should use Warcry too, since I paid for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it wavers.
Yeah,
That's best.
that's a discussion for another time as well, like how to use special abilities. We should probably do that, because I make so many mistakes with it, and it's handy to know when to use special abilities.
Yeah,
That's if his wavers first. It looks like mine's going to waver first.
And my unit has it's cheaper than yours, so it's more efficient. It's engagement.
But now it wavers. It may route.
These 18 morale on the Lucky Cav is really good.
But now it's, even if it wins, it's unusable.
9 men.
At 9 men. And that's actually why people prefer high-level Yari Cavalry most of the time, because it you can only upgrade attack of Naginata Monk Cavalry only once.
Yeah.
You can't really make them better killers.
Does Mikoshi Portable Shrine still work on them, or did they change it?
No,
They
they
changed
not
changed.
anymore.
Yeah, so it's hard to buff your monk cav anymore. And so like back in the day, I used those monk cav because they were pretty good against Yari cav with Mikoshi and practice grounds.
Yes.
But and then also if you delivered a rear blow and then popped Warcry, it was devastating to an enemy army, like just devastating. And
It was the only
Absolutely.
cav unit people used. Just have some monk cav with hold firm.
yeah,
It was insane.
Yeah, that was insane.
times change, I guess. I mean, so. And I for one am not upset that I'm no longer facing constant lone sword spam.
That was so much
Okay.
fun, actually.
All right, so the lone sword spam is actually what caused me to create Patchy's Pain Train. That was back in the day when I would do huge, I'd do huge Katana Cav hordes supported with a little bit of Yari Cav, and that was how I would deal with the lone swords. But of course, people who had matchlocks and knew how to use them could counter you. So, all right, well, the next test we have is a level 6 Yari Cav. It's I've got 4 attack, two of them are clan attack, and then I've got 2 charge upgrades. And I'm up against Prussian Prince's unit, and it looks like he's got full attack, so 2 regular, 2 clan upgrade attack, and then it looks like 2 defense. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
All right.
Same as previous one.
All right, so 3, 2, 1, charge.
I
So
wonder if-
I should win this one, but who knows?
Again, on a flat terrain, charge is pretty strong.
But I got the
Actually,
better charge,
Yeah,
actually.
Prince won.
This is so weird, man.
But now it's equal. What?
How is it equal?
It-
I think it partially because someone told me. I didn't really find any confirmation. Charge bonus it's not when cavalry collide. It applied for 5 seconds after collision. It's like for 5 seconds cavalry
There.
unit have big attack.
Yeah, that defense
Prussian
made the
Prince
difference
still
there,
won.
I think.
No, I think this was up in the air. Was gonna win. They were both wavering. They're both at the same amount of kills.
Yeah.
Maybe just random
This-
then.
Yeah.
This time the 2 charge upgrades didn't pay off, actually.
yes.
Well, but this is cav versus cav. I don't know. There's also the factor cav versus infantry, so I don't know what's better, defense or charge in that case.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We should test that out eventually sometime too, and see who can, like, if it really makes a big effective difference to have 2 charge and to run a good charge into infantry and just see how many kills you get right off the charge.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so the next test is one that I think was brought up in the conversation. So Majutsu has a Yari Cav level 6, so it's got 2 attack upgrades, 2 clan attack, and 2 defense.
Yep.
And then Killer Fish has brought a monk cav
has,
here.
1 attack, 4 defense, 1 war cry, and 2 bonus versus cav upgrades.
Okay, so the difference on his monk cav here is he's got an extra bonus first cav, so we'll see how that plays in. So we did a test similar earlier, but not quite the same. So you all just go ahead whenever you're ready.
All right,
Okay.
let's go.
Okay, charge.
Oh, look what happened. I'm looking at Killerfish monks really close. Second row did speed up faster than first row, got into their back and slowed down. It might actually mess up your
Okay,
charge.
so Killerfish used Warcry earlier, so my attack is a bit lower as well.
No, your defense.
Oh, defense. It was defense, yeah.
Warcry lowers defense?
Yo, 2,
Oh.
-2.
I definitely didn't know that.
Me
And it
either,
also
or else I would have popped
re-
it sooner.
And it also reduces the speed of a unit.
Wow,
Yay.
Alright,
that was pretty decisive.
yeah.
But is it worth it?
Good question.
Well,
So-
I just have 17 men left, so...
yeah, and what's the cost difference there again? Say level 6 Yari Cav, and then this is level 8 or 9?
Level
It's,
6 was 1190.
It's the same
my-
price actually.
My Nagi Cav costs, without trading post, 1310.
Okay,
Oh,
so my
that's
Yarcav with trading post is a bit cheaper, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
So that's kind of interesting. So you have to pay more for the monk cav. It does win, but like Killerfish said, is it worth it? Because now you're running around with 17 men.
questionable.
Yeah. All right. So the last step we have is going to be very interesting. I'm excited to see this one. So this is a special Yari cav that Majutsu talked about, where he's got looks like 2 morale upgrades, correct?
Yep.
And then he's got the 4 attack upgrades, so 2 regular, 2 clan attack, and then he's got 2 defense. So you can see that it gives it 14 morale, 19 attack, 7 defense, whereas the Great Guard has still slightly higher
Yeah,
morale.
So you can see
Yeah.
in terms of attack and defense stats, I have better stats than Vanilla Great Guard, but
Yes, but the Great Guard has the
I'm still not
charge
confident.
and the armor and morale, so that'll be interesting too. And I don't know how armor plays
Yep.
into the fight. I imagine it's kind of like a little bit of added defense.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
we'll just kind of see how it goes down. So you'll just go whenever you're ready.
Wait a
Okay.
second.
Or go ahead.
Well, first of all, this test rank 3, and I think Killerfish should put second Great Guard away because it has aura.
Yeah, alright, yeah.
Doesn't matter, I don't know.
It's encouraged by nearby unit.
Okay. You
Ah.
should be out of range now.
So there's nothing
actually-
else to attack that Great Guard? The other Great Guard. There's no other Yari Cav that
Encouraged.
anyone?
I don't think so.
General alive. What an encouragement.
On a charge?
I have a level 2
Okay.
Yari Cav that
Okay,
I could
that's-
use against that Great
1,
Guard.
2, 3.
Yo.
All right, here comes the charge.
It's gonna be interesting.
That seems... Yeah, the charge. Oh, I'm devastated. But the Great Guard also lost 20.
Equal, actually. Equal, actually.
It's suddenly become very equal.
So cost-wise, though, this is almost the same cost, correct?
I think the
Um,
Yari Cav is even a bit more expensive.
It's more expensive.
But you have to play a
But not
retainer
much.
for the Great Guard, which is a trade-off as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm using the second wind.
Doesn't do anything though. Except fix your
Yeah.
fatigue.
Well,
Yeah, right,
Great
I want
Guard,
this.
So I think the Great Guard wins that. Probably, I'm thinking a lot of it probably due to the charge difference is pretty big. I mean, it's 10 charge, but then also they've got more armor, like way more armor than Yari Cav.
And morale, they don't start wavering as fast.
Yeah.
Alright. So should I test my level 2 Yari Cav against Vanilla Great Guard to see how badly it gets owned?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Sure.
Yeah, we can do.
and I actually think it's worth adding to how people should comprehend these tests. It's actually all these wins that look very close and small, like Naginata Warmonk with 70 men left, Great Guard with 16 men left. In a big cavalry fight with more than one unit on each side, these small wins suddenly become very big.
That's
They
true.
become much more decisive.
Yeah, I mean, because I've had matches where I think like, oh, my opponent didn't really win that cav fight. He's only got 10 guys, but those 10 guys will end up like catching my bow cav, or catching one of my matchlocks or something, it ends up being horrible. Or put a rear charge in that's just enough to tip a fight. Like, I mean, sometimes it can make a difference.
Oh,
But cost-wise,
only
you got to
that.
watch out, I think, like making sure your units, like that you're not trading like a very expensive unit for someone else's much cheaper unit.
no. What I'm trying to say is that in big cavalry fight, that wavering units would rout much faster, and stronger cavalry will start helping each other.
Yes, yeah,
So instead of 70 men, you will have 25 left.
that's true. That's true.
Think about the chain route effect. That the moment one of the cav
Yeah.
units routes, there's a morale penalty for the other cav units.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you should always keep your chunk close to the cav fight, so you can
And
inspire
much
them,
looks away.
rally them.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, so for this last test, I guess Prussian Prince wants to see his Yari Cav get flattened for entertainment.
Yes.
So here we go, just whenever you're ready.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
I can't bear to
Weird
watch
shit.
this.
Don't try this at home, folks.
Okay,
Well,
it's equal.
look, so far so close.
Oh,
Range.
Not anymore, but well, this is a good exchange.
So Prussian Prince, Majutsu, and Zerip, did you spam a bunch of bows into this battle too?
Yep.
I actually did not. But
I
Swift
did.
has.
Prussian Prince, did you?
no, I did not bring any bows.
I think that for a final entertainment factor on the way out of the battle, I'm going to bring Patchy out and put him in stand and fight, and I think we should kind of murder him in a hilarious way. Just, I mean, I'm doing the take a stab at Patchy thing right now, so maybe this will be like a good intro killing that people can enjoy to get ready for the eventual video where I'm going to put together like just a video of Patchy getting killed. And I've already got one video that I'm pretty excited to show. Someone killed Patchy in such an elaborate manner as I could have never imagined on Rome Total War. And so it was pretty entertaining. That one's going to be good.
Actually, we can try to test one more theory. Killerfish told us that general is very difficult to kill in stand and fight when it's last man standing. Would be interesting to charge that stand and fight formation general bodyguard a couple of times.
Sure, we can do that.
But for now, it's
You know what I'd like to see is I'd like to see you know how the Yari Cav and the Monk Cav will do that animation where they hurl their Naginata or their javelin and then like come grab it out of the dying guy.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I wish that would
Yeah.
happen to Patchy. I mean, that would make for a really epic death.
Very
Maybe it
sadistic
will.
nature.
maybe you guys could come closer with your remaining cav, and so we could shoot them with our bows
Sure.
with some fire arrows.
There's just this monk cav in the way.
Well, I did a video not too long ago when I was trying to give some kind of basic fall samurai tips, which very basic coming from me. But the glitch was going on where my fall samurai avatar actually looked like Patchy, and I did a really close zoom in while he was attacking a spear levy dismounted, and he totally beheaded like the last spear levy. It was really cool. And then he just walks away, kind of strutting like, yeah, I know I'm great. So.
Oh man, we miss so many moments just because we don't look at battles closely.
Yeah, I wish I could have screenshotted him beheading that guy, so that I can use it in like my background on YouTube or something. I might have to try that.
I don't know if they actually perform the same animation on replay.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
I
the
think they
animation
do.
may be random. So I have a question. When people dismount and go into stand and fight, the enemy's cavis or the general's cav will be right behind them, and when you charge through it, does it slow down your charge?
It should
Our
actually.
cavalry, yes, I think
Yeah,
does.
it can mess up your charge if you hit the horses first.
Maybe that's what causes the problem that you're talking about, like saying making it harder to kill a general in stand and fight. Maybe they're charging through the back of his
Oh.
dismounted cav.
No.
No.
The horses were gone.
What were happening
sometimes they do. I
basically?
mean, Sometimes they run immediately, but it's not always.
They have to get hit with arrows, matchlock fire, or actually touched by an enemy unit, I think.
I want that Manta mask. But well,
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
can you put it
Patchy's
on
like
stand
Satan
and
mask, basically. I'm really liking his outfit. You know, they got some cool outfits for the
Stand and
avatars
fight?
on here. I like that fact about this
He's
game.
dismounted, they'll stand a fight.
So, I always say, like, some part of me doesn't want to see an avatar system in Rome 2, but some part of me does, just because it's actually kind of enjoyable to, like, I don't know, like, color your avatar, put him in the clothes, give him the characteristics and stuff like that. I mean, that part of the game's actually very enjoyable, I think. It's just, I worry about the balancing side of it is always what I worry about. But in Shogun 2, I think it actually worked out pretty well.
in 2 years, yeah.
Oh.
They getting closer to balance finally. Oh, and some random horse running for some reason somewhere.
Alright, I'm going to go into stand and
Okay.
fight then, and you all can basically, you want to do a charge test?
Yeah.
Who's gonna charge with what unit?
Well, you already line up, so just go for it,
All of it?
Maju.
I
don't
would try
know.
one
I
unit,
think it will mess up charge.
because usually people charge one unit in, right?
Let's do a level 4 Yari Cat. Let's go.
This will be brutal.
Yeah, I would imagine.
No, I don't think it will actually kill as much as.
Yeah. But it needs to. What?
Oh, 5
Oh,
men so
5?
far?
There's so much actually.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So pulling out. So that's what I would do.
Yeah, pulling through,
Pulling
that's
through.
what you would do.
Oh no, I call it pulling out.
But.
The cycle
Uh,
charge. Yeah.
Yeah, most people probably wouldn't just leave. Well, I don't know. I do see a lot of people leave Yari Cav in there. It's probably not the best idea.
Our hidden units have been discovered, my lord.
Yeah, generally.
I think only Katana Cav is the can stand
Would have liked everything
longer.
pretty well.
Nice charge.
Another cycle charge.
Pulling through, but didn't actually kill anything.
I wonder if this messed up your charge.
Maybe, but
Two
Likely.
units intersecting.
you see how tough it is. Like multiple charges, and it's still at 9 men.
Yeah, the less man it has, the stronger it gets. It's like,
Yeah.
it's much more difficult to kill them.
It's-
Probably
it's
because your
like
cavalry just run past.
So do you think we can finish this real quick? Can someone like shoot
Prince
Patchy full of
Hero-
flaming
Hero-
arrows or
Hero-
something?
Only 2 kills.
Remember my Yari hero, the last man
Oh
versus
yes. Yeah. I killed like 10 or 20 before it
Yeah.
died.
Finally.
6 men.
Man,
And this is why people with bow gens and melee gens complain. Oh, it's so hard to kill at stand and fight gen.
there he goes. Someone finally got him.
It is. Like, look how many time wasted. Oh, it's actually died.
Yeah, finally.
And
Yeah,
they
there
are
it goes.
talking, we're still not hearing because of push to talk. I
Yeah,
guess.
no, he died there in the end. I was watching, he lived for a really long time, like completely surrounded by Cav. It was almost utterly ridiculous. Look at the flaming arrows, holy crap. That was like murdered to the last man. Hey, does anybody want their stand and fight general to go up in flames here? I've got a bunch of bow samurai, might be fun.
Sure. My turn.
Let's all put our generals there.
Yeah, and honestly, both are pretty good against targets that are not moving. And maybe that's why they're so good against lower rank opponents.
Yeah.
Because they are not very mobile. Oh man, I'm getting scared. Should I inspire someone? Oh no, I only can inspire myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
This is bringing back memories of my Patchy's Christmas special where I had Ares light up Patchy with like 18 bow monks.
Zrip. Put it over
Attack!
here.
Attack! Attack!
Put it
Yeah.
over here, Zrip.
Now he has to wait 40
Everybody
seconds.
else. Oh yeah, let's fast forward
Just
a bit.
Here you go.
Okay.
Oh.
Look,
Prussian Prince is general time first.
it's still last man standing, but Maju is much more lucky, I should say.
Mine is gone.
I got down to 10 frame rates per second. I got down to 10 frames per second there.
Whoa, that loud.
And it's like all arrows attack one man in a corner. In a corner of a box.
Holy
Yeah, Prussian
crap.
Prince is general.
This has now become really laggy.
Everyone's zooming in. No.
Look at him. Taking so
Yeah,
many
yeah, Maji's
arrows.
general's like in the middle of a hail of arrows and hasn't gotten hit yet.
Run away.
He won't die, can
Is he
he?
gonna make it?
He's still alive.
Oh.
Oh. At least he
It's
got
such a
further
blood
than.
splash.
Look, arrows.
And he has
through
2
the-
arrows in a... Oh. In a ass? 3 of them. Wait, no, it's not an ass. He is looking forward. Ah. What an awful death.
So would this be an honorable death, you know, for samurai? Or would they? I mean, that is a lot of arrows. I think you'd at least go down in history as like, you know, the most filled full of arrows general in the history of Japan or something. I don't know.
Have you people
Probably.
seen Throne of Blood? The movie?
Theori- you
You
know,
should.
theoretically, these balloons on Avatar Bodyguard, my didn't route actually. Look, he died
Look,
like a
so
hero.
many arrows
Whoa.
in him.
Yeah, Zarip, your general's got
Oh,
more.
Remember that movie Hero with Jet
Oh,
Li or
yeah.
something?
All right. Well, it's been fun.
I believe these balloons should protect them from arrows, theoretically.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to, maybe from behind, but I don't know if it really works. In any case, I'm going to get running. I hope you all enjoyed the test, YouTube, and maybe just the Goonie stuff at the end for some extra entertainment. It looks like my bow's maybe about to receive some revenge from a bunch of cav, too. But in any case, we'll come back and do some more episodes if you like this, which I'd hope you do. I've actually learned some stuff today, which is kind of funny. So if I'm learning it, and I've been playing the game for a couple of years, I think we have all probably got some room to learn here. And I'd love to see an online community. Sorry, this is cracking me up. I'd love to see an online community where you've got a lot more players who can play semi-competitively and just make the games really fun. So hopefully you all enjoyed this, and I'll let everybody kind of say goodbye here. Thanks for joining me, everyone. And like I said, I'll let you all do your own little outro here.
Alright,
Thanks
see you
for
guys next
inviting
time.
us. See you next time.
Yeah,
See you
next time.
guys.
Yeah, see you.
you.